Hey guys, so in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my perfume collection. I really don't have an extensive collection. Just lately, over the past few months, I've really gotten back into being a little bit more experimental with my perfume choices. For a long time, I kind of stuck to the same 2 or 3 scents, like one for the summer and spring, and then another for winter and fall. Today's video is in collaboration with Scentbird. They are a really fun perfume subscription service where you receive a new perfume every single month for $15. This is a great way to expand your collection. It's also really great if you happen to be a perfume junkie and just love trying out new scents, or it can be really useful if you are looking to experiment with perfumes without committing to buying a full-sized bottle. Scentbird's also a really great way to test out the longevity of a perfume, or just to see how it's going to smell on you personally, because you may really like the scent but not how it smells on you, and that's happened to me a lot and it's super disappointing. So they did send me 3 perfumes this month, and they come in these little black pouches here. So the perfumes do come with this little travel case, so they are protected. All you have to do is twist the bottle, the perfume slides up, you can go ahead and spray. It's also really easy to swap out the perfumes once you are done. You just twist it up and pull the perfume vial right out. So as I mentioned, they did send me 3 different perfumes to try out, but there are over 450 different kinds of perfumes on the site by designers such as Gucci, Prada, Tom Ford, Calvin Klein, Elizabeth and James, and they also have brands such as Glossier. So there's just so many different scents to choose from. So let's get into the first one that I received, and this is Nativa Aruba. So I did pull up the notes online because I'm not that experienced where I can pull out the particular notes that make up the scent. So for Nativa Aruba, it contains bergamot, neroli, freesia, rose, Persian lime, wanglo flower, which I don't know what that is. And then it says it dries down to a sheer musk, bleached cedarwood, and amber. Now, I definitely got more floral when I initially sprayed this, but I do really agree with the description in that once it dries down, it's much less florally and a bit more tropical and a little bit more musky. So I really enjoy this scent. I think it's my favorite one that I received. The next scent I have is Tonka Maya. Again, this one is floral, but it does have a sweetness to it. Not like a candy sweetness, but like a musky sweet. So this is described as a warm floral, and its keynotes are wild iris, black currant, and patchouli heart. And I also get jasmine from this, and I believe, yes, it does have jasmine in here as well. Again, I really enjoy the scent of this once it dries down. It is that kind of warmer scent that I really enjoy without being too floral. So this is also a really beautiful fragrance. And then the last one that I have is Salvatore Ferragamo Signorina in Fiori. I definitely butchered that name. This again is a floral scent and probably the most floral of the 3 that I received. But again, it does have that sweetness to it, but a little bit more fruity sweet than the last perfume. So this one contains notes of pear, cherry blossom, what else? Pomegranate, as well as jasmine. And just for a size comparison, I have the Scentbird scent in my left hand and a traditional travel scent in my right hand. And here's another comparison between a traditional sample size you would receive in a store versus the Scentbird bottle. So Scentbird did offer me a code to give you guys 30% off your first month. That means that you will get your first perfume for $10. The code is DMA30. I will have it written at the bottom of the screen here so you guys can go ahead and see that, and it will also be in the description box below if you would like to just copy and paste it as you check out. So now let's get into my collection of perfumes. As I mentioned, I don't have a ton, but I do have some tried and true scents that I really love. So let's start off off with the travel size that I showed a second ago. This is a scent by Commodity. It's actually one of my newer favorite fragrance brands, and this is the fragrance Wool. So I believe all of the Commodity scents are unisex, which I really like, and I've been gravitating towards those types of perfumes recently. So this one in particular is described as earthy and woody, and the keynotes are amber, vetiver, is that how you say that? I never know how to say that word, and bourbon vanilla. So this one, to me, smells different when you first spray it than when it dries down. It's a little bit more spicy, and I feel a little bit more masculine when it's first sprayed, but once it dries down, it has a beautiful, soft vanilla, while still not being too sweet. So I really love this, and I will purchase the full size of this perfume. But to me, this is something that is more of like a nighttime perfume or something that I would wear in the cooler months. So my next Commodity scent is Rain, and this is definitely more of a fresh scent. So this is perfect for the summer, the spring. This is currently what I go to every day in the warmer months. I did just purchase this, I don't know, like about a month ago, but I have pretty much worn it every day since I've gotten it. Now this is again a unisex scent, and this is in the Fresh family, and the scent type is described as Fresh Aquatics. So the keynotes in here are lemon verbena, lotus blossom, and water musk. The Commodity scents are a little bit more on the expensive side, in my opinion. I'm sure that there are other perfumes that are much more expensive, but as far as like what I normally spend on a perfume, I find this to be on the higher end, but I do highly recommend them. And if you aren't familiar with Commodity or have never smelled any of their perfumes before, go ahead into Sephora. At least my Sephora has pretty much the entire line, and you will become obsessed. Okay, so this next perfume is actually one that I received as a gift, but I think this is the most expensive one in my collection, but I did not purchase this one myself. This is the Chanel No. 5 Au Premier. This is meant to be a softer, more delicate, slightly maybe more young version of the original Chanel perfume. I believe this has notes of rose, jasmine, and vanilla. This is really a beautiful scent. It's very sophisticated. It does have a slight powderiness to it. To me, this is very sophisticated, so I kind of reserve it for more special events. But I do feel like this can be worn seasonally any time of year. I'd probably gravitate more towards using this in the cooler months because it is a bit heavier. Another one of my perfumes that I typically pull out in the fall and winter months is my good old Burberry Brit. I have been wearing this for at least like 7 years, 8 years. This to me just never gets old. I get so many compliments every time I wear this. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this, but it's a very warm, sweet perfume. It just feels like a giant hug to me. It has amber, vanilla, what else? Sweet tonka bean, whatever that is, sugared almonds, Italian lime, icy pear, and white peonies. This does not steer me wrong ever. I love this perfume. It's something that I continually repurchase. It has amazing lasting power too. Like this stays on all day. I feel like this perfume is literally in everyone's collection. This is Dolce Gabbana Light Blue. Such a staple. This reminds me of my mom. This has been her scent for years, but I love it so much. I also had to purchase it, and I also wear it in the spring and summertime. So I mean, I'm sure that a lot of you guys are familiar with this, but if not, this has notes of Sicilian citron, bluebell, apple, jasmine, bamboo, white rose, cedarwood, amber, and musk. This is such a citrusy, fresh summer scent. Again, just one of those perfumes that I feel like you get compliments on whenever you wear this. And then my last scent is also one by Dolce Gabbana. This is the L'Imperatrice 3. Like, that wasn't right. That definitely wasn't right. This is a floral, fruity scent. It's very light and fresh. Again, great for spring and summer. This has notes of rhubarb, red currant, kiwi, watermelon, musk, sandalwood, and grapefruit wood. This is floral without being too flowery. It's sweet without being overpowering, but it's also really fresh and delicate. I get a lot of grapefruit and floral from this. This is just a really beautiful, soft, non-overpowering scent. Okay guys, so that is going to wrap up my perfume collection. Let me know down below if we have any of the same favorite scents, or leave your favorite perfumes down below as well. It's always fun to see what perfumes other people like because it's such a personal thing. Also, don't forget you can get 30% off of your first month of Scentbird using the code DMA30. I will have it down below if you want to check that out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I will also have my Instagram down below so you can go ahead and check that out if you don't follow me there. I hope you guys have an amazing week, a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.